When you first open on Audacity, it looks like this, and I don't want you to be overwhelmed by all the stuff. There are a few key elements here that are important, and those are the ones at which we will be taking a look. Most specifically, the record button. You notice that the record word comes up when you hover over it, the stop button, and the play button. We'll also take a look at how to deal with a few of the effects, and we will also take a look at how to export your final product as a WAV file. That's spelled W-A-V, not W-A-V-E. It's a W-A-V file, and that's what you can import into some other projects that we're going to be working on, or your Alphabet project, or you can email to me your WAV file by the end of the week and earn a grade for that. So let's take a look at how you would record something. You would click on the record button here, you would record something, and then you will click on the stop button. I can't actually do it for you here live because I'm using screen capture software to record this, so it won't let me both record this and record at the same time. So I'll pause, record something, and then show you how to deal with it. Okay, I recorded a few things by first clicking on the record button, speaking into the microphone, and then I pressed stop. Then you get these wave functions here, the left channel and the right channel, having recorded in stereo. Now, since I only have one microphone, it doesn't really matter, but I do have a recording in the left channel and the right channel, therefore it is somewhat in stereo. All right, so let's take a listen. Testing 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yada, 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 yada. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, so let's say that I listen to it and I think, okay, that's okay, but there are a few things that I need to edit first. One, I don't need all this dead air. I don't need all this silence at the beginning, so using my mouse, I'm just left-clicking and dragging, and I can highlight that area there. I have a couple things that I can do. I can come up here and find the pair of scissors. They move around depending upon the layout of your track up here at the top, or I could just simply press the delete button on my keyboard. So I get rid of that, and then if I want to zoom in a little bit, I can come over here and click zoom in, and I can then see a little bit closer of what I'm doing. And let's say that I wanted to get rid of that, whatever that is, and same thing. I highlight it, and I can click cut. And then same thing over here. I think I want to tighten that up a little bit, get rid of that, highlight it, press the delete key, click on the scissors. And all this trash at the end, don't need that at all, so I simply highlight all of that, and again, click on the scissors. Now I've done an edit job. So I've edited my soundtrack, and if I need to record anything else, I could do that again, but that's beyond the scope of what I wanted to cover with you right now. So, at this point, I'm ready to export and save my WAV file. So I come up here to File, I click File, I go to Export, and I export a WAV file. So click export the WAV file. It's going to ask me, where do I want to save it? I can save it, and I'm going to choose to save it on the desktop here, and I'm going to give it a name because everything has to have a name. So we'll give it a name. And notice that it is a WAV file, and I click Save. And then it's going to ask me if I want to give any other information to that. What was the artist's name? What was the track title? The year, the genre, things like that. That's not so important now. You could enter that if you wanted to. These metadata tags could be important if you were working on a major project. This is not a major project. So since it was such a short piece, only a little bit more than 10 seconds long, it didn't take long to export. So now if I go look on my desktop, I should find a file that says name, and if I open it, it should play. Testing 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yada, 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 yada. So, what's the assignment? Look for and find a positive quote that speaks to you. Record your full name, the period that you have the class, the quote, and why it is important to you. Record this in Audacity, save it as a WAV file, and email it to me anytime between now and Friday at midnight. As is always the case, if you have a question, ask.